Welcome so much to Ramose TV, perfect scholarship platform. If it's the first time watching me, please do me a favor by liking, share and subscribe this video, and you can donate to the channel on Patreon if you are wishing to do that. Today in our list we'll be talking about the scholarship opportunity to study in Australia, known as Australia Award Program or Scholarship Program. And this scholarship program is for all undergraduate applicant, master's applicant and PhD applicant, but also those people who are applying for VET, vocational and education training. It is a full funded to go and study in Australia. There is no application fee needed, and the English test might be needed or not. Coverage for the scholarship is full funded. That means they'll pay for you tuition fee, the return travel ticket, the initial establishment allowance, the accommodation, textbooks, stationery, the monthly stipend you're gonna be given, which is living allowance, the health insurance, also pre-course English fee if needed. If your English isn't well, you can attend the pre-English course for a certain period of time before being enrolled into a program, and the research grant is also provided. The following are the list of eligible countries which are there. We can see also here we got Zambia, we got Ghana, we got Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, Bangladesh, other, etc., etc. Now from the official website over here, the link will be on the description box below, so you can just scroll down and click here how to apply on the left side corner here, and after you click that, you can see about the closing dates, the handbook part over here, apply online. So there are two parts to apply. You can choose just to apply direct online, or there's some kind of application or some countries, if you are unable to submit that, you might need it. Please check your participating country profile so that you can submit them offline by sending the hard copy application. So me, I'll just use online. Click here, online, Australia Scholarship Information System, but this link also I'll put in the description box below. After clicking that over here, at the top left side over here, click register or log on. When you click that, it brings you over here. You can see now help and other stuffs. At the right here, there's a part register new account. Click that. Then over here, you need to start by access the nominator. Put the email here at the top. Then you confirm the email. Then you put your family name. Then you put your given name, which is your first name. Or if you have three names, given name can keep your first name and middle name. Family name, put your surname, and date of birth, put it by starting with day, month and year. Then contact number starting with the country code. After I finish doing that, click save. After I finish clicking save, they'll send you an email like thank you for registering on the system. Then you need to go back now to our email to activate and take that password. Let's go there. So you will need to copy this little temporary password. Click copy, and your username is over there, or in a bracket you can just use the email, and we go back to apply. So we can swipe and dive back for the application on login or register. We're gonna type our email which we have used, and the password we'll need to paste it over here. Our password, which was a temporary, our email, remember me or login. Then now we need to reput again the temporary password and put the new password which you're gonna be remembering it now. After you finish doing that, click save. Now we have already logged in. So from our login detail now over here, because we are now going for the application, so click the part which has been written down here on the top left corner here, applications, and it will bring you over here. Coming at the right side over here, click this create plus icon, create new application. Then over here you should select the scheme to which you want to apply and choose this Australia Award Scholarship. this is Australia Award Pacific Scholarship for others. If you're eligible for that, you can see. Then click next. So intake round award 2022. Click next. Then we can see now over here we have been brought to the application form. On our application form, we are requested to fill the title whereby gonna use Mr. depend on your title, family name, the way we said, given name, and date of birth, place of birth, ethnic group, gender, country of citizenship, dual citizenship, which country are you living now. But the passport over here is not mandatory, so if you don't have the passport, don't put it, because when you put the passport number here, they request also to put the expiration date for your passport. So don't put if you don't have the passport. It isn't mandatory. After we are done, click save. So now we are brought with a lot of checklists, checklist number 1 up to checklist number 19. Well, on filling our form, let's start with the personal details over here. So as you can see, you can start with the title over here, and here on the title you can choose Dear, Miss, Mr., Mrs., and etc. We got the detail about the family name. So family name, put your surname, and given name, if you have 2 names, put your first name. If you have 3 names, put your first name and middle name. Date of birth, put according to your birth certificate. Place of birth, gender, ethnic group is optional. These starred are mandatory. Country of citizenship, do you have a dual citizenship? Yes or no? Which country are you living in now? You choose over there. Have you ever applied or intended for a permanent residence permit? Put no, because if you keep yes, this scholarship doesn't support for you if you wanna plan to stay over there. So have you applied? If you intend to stay over there, isn't. National identity number or passport number. If you got the national ID, you can put over there the detail or the passport number, but it is not mandatory. If you don't have, don't put it, because when you put it over there, they need you to upload it, but also they need you to put the expiration date. So the passport is not mandatory, or the ID number. Then after finishing that, you scroll here down, you can click next. After click next, it will bring us to the second part, and that was about contact details. The part for contact details here, let me zoom in. You can see we requested the address line 1. Put the address how you write it in your own country. Address line 1 is mandatory, and also the town and the city which you are staying, the state or province. The postcode is optional. The country also need to fill over here. Then let me uncheck this. If your current address is different from the mailing address which they can reach you, you can fill also down over here. But if it's the same, just check this box, then it will be saved like that, and click next. So clicking next, we will move to the third part. That is about the spouse details. About spouse detail, these are the detail about your spouse. So about your spouse, if you got the detail, you need to put over here, like most they require the family name and the given name, date of birth, the gender of your spouse, and country of citizenship. Passport is not also mandatory, but if you put, you'll be needed, passport of your spouse will be needed to add much about the expiration date and other stuff. Will your spouse be accompanying you to Australia when you are moving there for studies? If you are married or you have a long girlfriend and other stuffs, you know what it means. But if you don't have a spouse, just check this box here at the top, not applicable. That box over here. If you check that, already you are ready to go. If you check that, then you just go on with other processes. Children details. If you got kids and who are dependent on you, you need to put the details there. So you just click, you just, for me, I've checked that I don't have, not applicable, but let me uncheck it and show you. If you don't have kids, just click not applicable and click next. Let me uncheck. If you got kids, click the add icon over here, and you'll be brought here to put the family name, given name, date of birth, gender, and their passport or country of citizenship. If you got more kids, like you can add one, then you go back, you click again to add more, you add the second you add, you can list them the way you according to the number of kids you got. After you are done, click next. Moving to emergency contact details, over here the personal detail for the emergency contact, you are needed to choose the title here. You can choose being Miss, Doctor or Mrs, etc. Family name, put given name, relationship to you, can put over there the gender, the contact detail, the phone with starting with the country code, the work phone, which is you can just fill mandatory, and this option also try to fill as much as you can. The email which they can contact, the current residential address of someone of during the emergency contact, and the country, state, town. After you done, click next. Checklist number 6, previous scholarship. So if you got any previous scholarship, you can add over there, but if you don't have one, click not applicable and to remain like that. So let me uncheck it. If you got any scholarship, click add. You'll need to put here the title, scholarship or fellowship title, the start date they gave you and the end date, qualification if applicable, the institution, the country also which you are awarded about that. So moving, after you're done, click next. About the scholarship application, so over here we are asked what other scholarship are you going to apply for this year. So if you are, after you apply this scholarship, you have other scholarship option you're gonna be applying for this year, you can just write them over here. But if you don't have, you can write I want to apply for another scholarship or none and other stuff. Have you previously applied for this but it was unsuccessful? If yes, check yes according to your status. If no, check no. But for those who applied, because your username remains in the system, so you have just used the same username, so for that case choose yes, because they can review and check on the system it showed over there. After you are done, click next. The next part is about proposed study program. This is one among the hardest part and challenging for majority of people. Here you need to put the list, at least from 2 options. You can choose up to 6 or to 7 different universities and the courses to which you want to be studying under this scholarship program. So to do that, click the add icon here. After that, then you can see we are requested to go for the Cricos code. We are requested the course title, institution, type of study, level of study, course duration, field of study, etc, etc. So it's very challenging to get this, but on the manual guide for this scholarship, there's a part where you can get this Cricos, where you can get this Cricos issue. Let me show you. So this link for the Australian Government Department of Education and Skills, this Cricos link, you'll find also in the description box below. So when you click and it brings you to this link over here, is where you can find the university and the course which you want to apply easily, which they are under this Commonwealth Register of Institutions and the courses for the overseas students. Over here, how can you do that? You can do to search the course which you want to apply for in different ways. But before going over there, because you need to apply for because you're applying for the scholarship, so there are two most important detail. Detail number 1, you are applying for Australian Award Scholarship, but at the same time you need to meet the eligibility criteria or admission criteria for a particular university which you are applying to. So there is eligibility criteria for this scholarship, which is to be above 18 and to not have crime or any other, etc. But also there are eligibility criteria, admission criteria for the particular university which you are choosing. So I suggest, before selecting a university, go to those specific university and check about the details about admission criteria and other stuff, compare with your grades. If you get satisfied that this university I can secure admission, then come and look for here, then to select it. Don't just choose the university and apply, because some of them they have their own criteria about English test, marks about GPA and other stuff. So depending on your performance, if you got low performance, make sure you choose the university that won't have much competition and their admission criteria meets your results. So how can you, after you have done that research on your own, I want to talk in this video, you have come here, you know now you want to apply to a certain university, etc. Come over here, you got the part of the course search. When you come over here, the course search, you have two options. You can if you know the Cricos course code, you can go direct or VT national code. But if you don't know, you can just come here, because you are applying in Australia. There are different states, so you can choose whether you want to be at which maybe states, maybe New South Wales, Queensland, or South Australia. Let's say I want to go maybe to South Australia over there, and after I choose that, then I can come here and choose type of the course, what I need to apply. Do I need to apply for bachelor's degree, or bachelor's HANA, associate degree, advanced diploma, or graduate, postgraduate? So let me choose like bachelor's degree. I want to apply for bachelor's degree. Then after that, I can go on the broad field here and choose maybe the field if it is health, for example. After that, then you scroll down, click start search. Then I can see list of universities now that offer the program. So if you find the university that you're already interested and you want to apply after you check all the admission criteria and other stuffs, let's say for example I start with the first one, bachelor's human nutrition and bachelor of science, maybe this Flinders University. Click that university. Then you can see over here it has been brought Cricos course code. So click that and copy and come back to our program here, paste it. After you paste it, click search. As you have seen, after it has clicked the search, now it has popped up the course title, the type of the study, the level which I applied according to where I choose over there. So the field of the study and the course's duration inputted. The institution, I can just go over here and look what was the institution. It was institution name. It was here, Flinders University of Science. So you can come to choose one over here down, Flinders University of Science, this one, Flinders University. So after there, you can come with institution minimum English proficiency required for the course, IELTS, academics. If you got it, you put it over here, but it's not mandatory. You can see over there. Then the preference, you choose the preference, like is this your first preference, second, third, fourth, fifth, or 6, 7 up to 8. So let's say is my first priority or preference. Then after there, research proposal. Are you applying also for research? Is it because if not applicable, click not applicable. If after that you finish doing that, click save. After it has saved, you can add the other option by clicking add icon, and they're gonna need to add. But you can see over here my preference now shows the Cricos code, institution, courses, the level I'm applying for, the type of the study, and duration, etc, etc. So you can see over there. So you can click next after you are done, but make sure you can choose up to 8 options. So qualifications. On qualification, you can see the qualification which I just added. If you need to add a qualification here about your education, enter academic qualification, start with the one which is highest. So if you're applying for bachelor's, you can start with the one of high school and come in the qualification about the middle school. If you're applying for master's, start with the bachelor's. Then after bachelor's, you put over there in the country you started, then you click the add icon over here and you put other detail about your high school. Then after that, you click next. When you are done for PhD, the same, you start with your masters at the first row. Then after you are done with that, you click add to add the detail about your bachelor's. And after bachelor, I think for PhD you're not needed, you're not required to add up to the undergraduate, like isn't no the high school is not mandatory. So English language details, Is English your first language? Yes or no? Was the language done the highest, which levels you are taking, or where you have previous school you have graduated from? Was the language English as a medium? Yes or no? You choose. Have you taken one of the tests? These TOEFL, IELTS, and yes or none. If you haven't, and what are expected date after that, then click next. Computer skills. Are you a computer literate? Do you have idea or knowledge about computer? Yes or no? How regular do you use the computer? Weekly, monthly? Then you can choose here the experience of the skills which you got, then click next. Next part here is the formal. If you went maybe to school to study, so you can click also the part for adding icon. But if you are not applicable, didn't study computer or learned on your own, just click not applicable, and it will come up this way. Click next. Current employment. If you are employed currently, so you need to put here about the position type, organization name, organization address, date of commencement, sector, organization type, current duties or responsibility. Do you intend to return to this organization after completion of your scholarship in Australia? If you are employed currently, yes. If not, just click not applicable. Previous employment which you had and you quitted or you finished. Over here also you can click add and put all the details just like the above, the current employment status. If you don't have or any previous employment, just click not applicable. Supporting documents. This is one among the most important part also during this scholarship application, and you need to make your time to answer this question very well. They're gonna read every single detail over here, so make sure you be brief but very detailed. Why did you choose your proposed course and institution? Open up, guys, over there. How will the proposed study contribute to your career? Drop points over there, guys. How have you contributed to solving a challenge and to implement changes, and etc, etc. Explain there what you have got done already. Give us 3 practical examples and how you intend to excel. List any possible contra you think may prevent from achieving these tasks. Right over there, guys. Indicate 1 development theme that's most relevant to your application. If any, it may be relevant. So here you choose. If it's agriculture, where, which faculty are you? If it's health, maybe dependent, then do you currently have any connection or relation to any staff employed at that post with the DF? Yes or no? Are you subject to any criminal? Yes or no? Have you been convicted of anything? Yes or no? Do you identify as having a disability? Yes or no? If you got any disability, please put yes, because this will rank you or will put you into other category. Then over here, please provide the detail special. Open up over here, guys. Explain professional membership. If you got any current or past membership to professional organization, yes, you add over there. You can add first, second, multiple if you have. If you don't have, just click not applicable. Here you should list where did you heard about this scholarship, if it was from college, embassy, website, or other, etc, etc. Then click next. Documental evidence. Here you need to upload the documents related to the application, and you can see they are listed over here. So you can see proof of citizen or identity, certificate, copies of previous academic transcript. You may also upload certificate, copy of tertiary certificate, IELTS statement from university of school that the English is institution, referees, report, list of relevant publication, a CV, other documents specified in the country portfolio profile. So if you got any document related to your studies, also you can upload over here. How? By clicking the part of add icon, then you upload. Add icon, you select here the document type, then you keep the description, then you choose the file, you click save, and that's it. After you click next, you'll be brought to the very long agreement over here. Click here, you declare that and other stuff, then click submit. When all these checklists have been checked over here, and now you can submit your application. So that was all about how to do the application. Best wishes in your application. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get this video 50 likes, but also don't forget to subscribe because we are heading the journey to 3K subscribers. Be part of that family. Bye bye.